What's up, Laker Nation? Back again with another edition of the Laker lineup presented by Campus West. Hope you're having a good spring break, but let's get into it. Men's and women's tennis squads spent the weekend in Florida where they faced Charleston. The men's team dropped the match 3-4, but the women won 5-2. Baseball faced number 5 Indy in a weekend series and swept the Greyhounds in 4 games. They won 31-8 on Friday, 4-1 on Saturday, and 13-6 and 6-2 on Sunday. The number 6 GVSU Grapplers tied Ashland for second at the NCAA Super Region 3 tournament with a score of 126.5. 5 wrestlers advanced to the NCAA D2 National Championships. Number 2 ranked track and field squads claimed the men's and women's GLIAC indoor titles this weekend. 23 championship titles were won, 6 meet awards were earned by GVSU athletes, and 3 new school records were set. Softball went 3-1 in the weekend series on their spring trip. They beat Franklin Pierce 1-0, Western Oregon 11-1, and Concordia St. Paul 8-3 over the weekend. They lost 2-0 to Wilmington. Both women's and men's basketball squads dominated Roosevelt on Saturday afternoon. Grand Valley's Laker ladies outscored Roosevelt's Lakers 116-62, and the men won 106-51. Lacrosse defeated Quincy on Sunday afternoon. They never trailed the entire game, closing out win number 2 on the year with a 16-9 victory. Here's what's next in athletics. Men's golf began competition at the Lander Bearcat Classic yesterday in Greenwood, South Carolina. They close out competition today. Women's tennis faces Tampa at 3 p.m. on Wednesday. Softball continues their spring trip today through Friday. They play 6 games over the course of their time in Claremont, Florida. Baseball heads to Davenport, Florida for the Russ Matt Invitational. They face number 15 Ashland and Shorter on Wednesday, Minnesota State on Thursday, Tiffin and Malone on Friday, and Minnesota State on Saturday. The number 2 ranked women's basketball squad hosts the GLIAC Championships beginning on Wednesday. They host Michigan Tech at 6 p.m. in the Fieldhouse. Men's basketball will head north as they also compete at the GLIAC tournament, hosted by Michigan Tech. They face Northern Michigan on Wednesday at 7:30. Lacrosse faces Colorado Mesa on Thursday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. They also battle Regis at 1 p.m. on Sunday. And finally, the women's wrestling squad heads to Coralville, Iowa this weekend for their first ever national championships. 11 Lakers will compete in the 2-day match, beginning on March 7th at 10 a.m. That's all for this week's edition of the Laker lineup presented by Campus West. Hope you guys enjoy the rest of your spring break, but in the meantime, anchor up.